for having me. So yeah, that first tune on this set, trombone detritus. Does everybody know what the word detritus means? Is that a weird, I don't know. I discovered that word at some point and I thought it was cool, so I guess I just decided to use it in the title. But you know, it means like, sort of like the broken remains of something. And I thought it might be fitting for this particular tune because my chops are a smoking wreck after I get done with this. Probably my best time. So yeah, but it's fun to do. I haven't actually played that in several years. We recorded it with Airman Note on an album called Compositions back in like 2011 or something. And I don't think I've played it since then. So it's cool to break it out again. Let's see, we're gonna go on now. So this is something else that we recorded with Airman Note. And this is a composition by one of my favorite composers and tenor sax players, the great Joe Henderson. Got any Joe Henderson fans out there? Yeah, it's hard to overstate, in my opinion, Joe's importance in the lineage of jazz musicians, both as a player and as a composer. And so being able to take on one of his tunes is both intimidating and really exciting. So I feel like I put a little extra into this one, so hopefully you like it. This is Joe Henderson's A Shade of Jade.